You plant beans in the backyard clay. Old blue dress, but your hair gone gray. You say, watch the moon, it'll tell you when. And then you hum that tune from way back when. River stones and garden roads, stories tugged at the seams of our clothes. Pass it down, hand to hand, like a worn old map of this broken land. River stones and garden roads. That's how the old song goes. There's a quilt folded on the rocking chair, pieces from a shirt that my grandpa wore there. You say, every scrap's got a name and a file. Then you stitch one more in the evening light. River stones and garden roads, stories tugged at the seams of our clothes. Pass it down, hand to hand, like a worn old map of this broken land. River stones and garden roads. That's how the old song goes. Tap your heel on the pine wood floor. Hey! Start that clapping like a rusted door. Sing it low, sing it slow, sing it clear, so the kids out back can hear. River stones and garden roads, stories tug at the seams of our clothes. Pass it down, hand to hand, like a worn old map of this broken land. Hey, oh, where the river stones and garden roads. That's how the old song goes. Granddad's house at the end of the holler, tin roof talking every time it rained. Coffee can full of rusted old washers, said these held up more than a man can name.
River stones and railway ties, holding up our crooked lives. Passed down prayers and patched up skies. River stones and railway ties. What was built by a calloused hand still holds steady where we stand.
Mama kept corn in a brown paper grocery sack, shelling long rows on the kitchen floor. Bootleg jar in the barn out back, laugh.
That's trouble from the days before. River stones and railway ties, holding up our crooked lives. Passed down prayers and patched up skies. River stones and railway ties. What was built by a calloused hand still holds steady where we stand.
In any banker's ledger,
oh no,
but our names are carved in cottonwood and clay. Every nick and knock and worn out measure sings us home at the end of the day.
River stones and railway ties holding up our crooked lives. Passed down prayers and patched up skies. River stones and railway ties. What was built by calloused hands still holds steady where we stand.
Granddad's boots by the back door, red dirt dried in every seam. Coffee can full of arrowheads, he called them pieces of a dream. Sunday potluck at the Grange Hall, sweet tea sweating in the heat. Faded names on mason jars, homemade labels, crooked knee. Like a river through the cottonwood, we remember what we can. Stories carried in the slow bend, mud and mercy in our hand. Every town a little chorus, every face a patchwork good. We are only passing water, like a river through the cottonwood. County fair in late September, dew spilling from the stage. Kids cut loose in the sawdust ring, old folks humming with the age. Flag stitched up above the bleachers, sunburn peeling on my nose. You said this is all I ever want, in that shirt with missing rows. Like a river through the cottonwood, we remember what we can. Stories carried in the slow bend, mud and mercy in our hand. Every town a little chorus, every face a patchwork good. We are only passing water, like a river through the cottonwood. Like a river through the cottonwood, we remember what we can. The stories carried in the slow bend, mud and mercy in our hands. Every town a little chorus, every face a patchwork good. We are only passing water, like a river through the cottonwood. Granddad's boots by the back door, red dirt dried in every seam. Coffee can full of arrowheads, he called them pieces of a dream. Sunday potluck at the Grange Hall, sweet tea sweating in the heat. Faded names on mason jars, homemade labels, crooked knee. Like a river through the cottonwood, we remember what we can. Stories carried in the slow bend, mud and mercy in our hands. Every town a little chorus, every face a patchwork good. We are only passing water, like a river through the cottonwood.
County fair in late September, blue hair spilling from the stage. Kids cut loose in the sawdust ring, old folks humming with the age. Flag stitched up above the bleachers, sunburn peeling on my nose. You said, this is all I ever want, in that shirt with missing rows. Like a river through the cottonwood, we remember what we can. Stories carried in the slow bend, mud and mercy in our hands. Every town a little chorus, every face a patchwork good. We are only passing water, like a river through the cottonwood.
Coffee in a pickle jar, steam caught in the screen door light. Grandma hums an old tune low, peeling apples late July. State map curling on the wall, red pen lines through county names. Says you can chase the whole wide world, it still tastes like here she claims. Past that roadside apple pie, paper plates and firefly sky. Every story gets a slice, sweet and rough like county lines. I could roam till wheels run dry, still come back to where I'm tired of that fork, that laugh, that sky and a roadside apple pie. Uncle Joe in Sunday boots kicks the dust, starts tapping time. Banjo on his bony knee, fiddle crying sharp and kind. We don't match and we don't blend, different prayers before we eat. But the crust flakes in our hands till the talking turns to peace. Past that roadside apple pie, paper plates and firefly sky. Every story gets a slice, sweet and rough like county lines. I could roam till wheels run dry, still come back to where I'm tired of that fork, that laugh, that sky and a roadside apple pie. Coffee in a pickle jar, steam caught in the screen door light. Grandma hums an old tune low, peeling apples late July. State map curling on the wall, red
pen lines through county names. Says you can chase the whole wide world, it still tastes like here. She claimed, past that roadside apple pie, paper plates and firefly sky. Every story gets a slice, sweet and rough like county lines. I could roam till wheels run dry, still come back to where I'm tied, to that fork, that last sky, and a roadside apple pie. Uncle Joe in Sunday boots kicks the dust, starts tapping time. Banjo on his bony knee, fiddle crying sharp and kind. We don't match and we don't blend, different prayers before we eat, but the crust flakes in our hands till the talking turns to peace. Past that roadside apple pie, paper plates and firefly sky. Every story gets a slice, sweet and rough like county lines. I could roam till wheels run dry, still come back to where I'm tied, to that fork, that laugh, that sky, and the roadside apple pie. Tin roof on a leaning little stand, cardboard sign swinging, peaches, pies, and jam. Grandma's in an apron, counting out the change. Dust on her Sunday shoes, sun on her braids. This old road keeps rolling past prayer book towns and rusted vans. Every mile a story at a roadside apple stand. We got sweet tea secrets in a mason jar of plans, passing down the daylight hand to hand. Little boy barefoot, banjo on his knee, plucking out a tune that his granddad used to sing. Pick up in the gravel, strangers wave hello, trade a 10 for tomatoes, a joke and then they go. This old road keeps rolling past prayer book towns and rusted vans. Every mile a story at a roadside apple stand. We got sweet tea secrets in a mason jar of plans, passing down the daylight hand to hand. Maybe we're just echoes of a whistle in the pines. Maybe we're the chorus of 100 county lines. But we'll keep on humming till the daylight understands how a whole world fits in a roadside apple stand. This old road keeps rolling past prayer book towns and rusted vans. Every mile a story at a roadside apple stand. We got sweet tea secrets in a mason jar of plans, passing down the daylight hand to hand. Tin roof on a leaning little stand, cardboard sign swinging, peaches, pies, and jam. Grandma's in an apron, counting out the change. Dust on her Sunday shoes, sun on her braids. This old road keeps rolling past prayer book towns and rusted vans. Every mile a story at a roadside apple stand. We got sweet tea secrets in a mason jar of plans, passing down the daylight, hand to hand. Little boy barefoot, banjo on his knee, plucking out a tune that his granddad used to sing. Pick up in the gravel, strangers wave hello, trade a tin for tomatoes, a joke and then they go. This old road keeps rolling past prayer book towns and rusted vans. Every mile a story at a roadside apple stand. We got sweet tea secrets in a mason jar of plans, passing down the daylight, hand to hand. Oh, oh. Maybe we're just echoes of a whistle in the pines. Maybe we're the chorus of 100 county lines. But we'll keep on humming till the daylight understands how a whole world fits in a roadside apple stand. This old road keeps rolling past prayer book towns and rusted vans. Every mile a story at a roadside apple stand. We got sweet tea secrets in a mason jar of plans, passing down the daylight, hand to hand. Oh, oh. Coffee tin full of buttons, granddad's name on a dog tag chain. Bible page with a corner folded, maple sack in a mason stain. Cotton dress on a nail by the window, smell of rain in the old screen door. Every nail in these warped pine floorboards knows our story, keeps the score. Stone and sparrow, dust and bone, all our tomorrow, rooted here at home. Pass it down like a borrowed jacket, worn at the cuffs but strong in the seams. Stone and sparrow, oh, holding up our dreams. Rusted meadow, banjo man by the pie booth sign. Kids run wild with their faces painted, chasing dusk in a closing time. We say grace over chip blue china, name each face that we used to see. Set a plate for the ones gone walking somewhere past that sycamore tree. Stone and sparrow, dust and bone, all our tomorrow, rooted here at home. Pass it down like a borrowed jacket, worn at the cuffs but strong in the seams. Stone and sparrow, oh, holding up our dreams. Granddad's name on a dog tag chain, Bible page with a corner folded, maple sap and a mason stain, cotton dress on a nail by the window, smell of rain in the old screen door. Every nail in these warped pine floorboards knows our story, keeps the score. Stone and sparrow, dust and bone, all our tomorrows rooted here at home. Pass it down like a borrowed jacket, worn at the cusp, strong in the seams. Stone and sparrow, holding up our dreams. County fair in a rusted meadow, banjo man by the pie booth sign. Kids run wild with their faces painted, chasing dusk in a closing time. We say grace over chipped blue china, name each face that we used to see. Set a plate for the ones gone walking somewhere past that sycamore tree. Stone and sparrow, dust and bone, all our tomorrows rooted here at home. Pass it down like a borrowed jacket, worn at the cuffs, strong in the seams. Stone and sparrow, holding up our dreams. Plant beans in the backyard clay. Old blue dress, but your hair gone gray. You say, watch the moon, it'll tell you when. And you hum that tune from way back when. River stones and garden roads, stories tug at the seams of our clothes. Pass it down, hand to hand, like a worn old map of this broken land. River stones and garden roads, that's how the old song goes. There's a quilt folded on the rocking chair, pieces from a shirt that my grandpa wore there. You say every scrap's got a name and a fight, then you stitch one more in the evening light. River stones and garden roads, stories tug at the seams of our clothes. Pass it down, hand to hand, like a worn old map of this broken land. River stones and garden roads, that's how the old song goes. You tap your heel on the pine wood floor, start that clapping like a rusty door. Sing it low, sing it slow, sing it clear, so the kids out back can hear. River stones and garden roads, stories tug at the seams of our clothes. Pass it down, hand to hand, like a worn old map of this broken land. River stones and garden roads, that's how the old song goes. Granddad's hands were cracked like cornfields, dust in his lap, slow and dry. Kept his Bible on the dashboard, said, boy, this road don't ever lie. Turkey feathers on the rear view, coffee tin, a rusted nail. He taught me how to read a fence line, how to listen when a story trails. River stones and railroad ties carry all these borrowed lives. Names worn down, but the land still cries. The river stones and railroad ties, we're just passing through the sky, like geese in a crooked line. Mama sang in Cherokee whisper, whoa, over pots that steamed all day. Fry bread cooling on the window, old tunes bending what the words would say. She tapped time with wooden spoons on a table scarred and thin. Said every hand that's ever held you leaves a little weather in your skin. River stones and railroad ties carry all these borrowed lives. Names worn down, but the land still cries. The river stones and railroad ties, we're just passing through the sky, like geese in a crooked line. There's a cross beside the county road, fantastic flowers, faded cold, someone's boy who didn't make it home. Wind reads his name in the goldenrod, cows just graze and trucks roll on, but the soil remembers every song. Oh, river stones and railroad ties carry all these borrowed lives. Names worn down, but the land still cries. River stones and railroad ties, we're just passing through the sky, like geese in a crooked line. Yeah, we're just passing through the sky, like geese in a crooked line. Granddad's hands were cracked like cornfields, dust in his lap, slow and dry. And kept his Bible on the dashboard, said, boy, this road don't ever lie. Turkey feathers on the rear view, coffee tin, rusted nails. He taught me how to read a fence line, how to listen when a story trails. River stones and railroad ties carry all these borrowed lives. Names worn down, but the land still cries. Through river stones and railroad ties, we're just passing through the sky, like geese in a crooked line. Mama sang in Cherokee whispers, over pots that steamed all day. Fry bread cooling on the window, old tunes bending what the words would say. She tapped time with wooden spoons on a table scarred and thin. said every hand that's ever held you leaves a little weather in your skin. River stones and railroad ties carry all these borrowed lives. Names worn down but the land still cries. Through river stones and railroad ties, we're just passing through the sky like geese in a crooked line. There's a cross beside the county road, plastic flowers, faded coat. Someone's boy who didn't make it home. Wind reads his name in the goldenrod. Cows just grazing, trucks roll on, but the soil remembers every song. Oh, river stones and railroad ties carry all these borrowed lives. Names worn down, but the land still cries. Through river stones and railroad ties, we're just passing through the sky like geese in a crooked line. Yeah, we're just passing through the sky like geese in a crooked line. Granddad's house at the end of the holler, tin roof talking every time it rained. Coffee can full of rusted old washers, said these held up more than a man can name. River stones and railway ties holding up our crooked lives. Passed down prayers and patched up skies. River stones and railway ties. What was built by calloused hands still holds steady where we stand. Mama kept corn in a brown paper grocery sack, shelling long rows on the kitchen floor. Bootleg jar in the barn out back. Laughed, that's trouble from the days before. River stones and railway ties holding up our crooked lives. Passed down prayers and patched up skies. River stones and railway ties. What was built by calloused hands still holds steady where we stand. We ain't rich in any banker's ledger, oh no, but our names are carved in cottonwood and clay. Every nick and knock and worn out measure sings us home at the end of the day. River stones and railway ties holding up our crooked lives. Passed down prayers and patched up skies. River stones and railway ties. What was built by calloused hands still holds steady where we stand.
Granddad's clock on the farmhouse wall, ticking like a cricket in July. Coffee in a chip blue jar, steam drawing halos in the sky. Cornbread cooling on a window rail, boots by the door lined 2 by 2. Bible leaf pressed with a 4-leaf clover, said, boy, this land remembers you. River bones running under this town, old songs buried still rise up somehow. Every fence post, every dusty mile of road carries names with but I feel them in my hands when I hold this hoe. Yeah, I feel them in my hands like river bones. Mama humming at the kitchen sink, shelling peas in an old tin pan. Told me about her daddy's fields, burned one summer when the sky went mad. She laughed low, said we stay put, planted hope in the busted clay. Showed me where the cotton used to brush her knees, nothing there but broomweed and hay. River bones running under this town, old songs buried but they still rise up somehow. Every fence post, every dusty mile of road carries names we'll never know, but I feel them in my hands when I hold this hoe. Yeah, I feel them in my hands like river bones. Maybe I'll leave, follow that blacktop, past the silo, past the rusted rail, but my mouth still tastes like well water. My heart beats slow like a wagon wheel. So if I go, I carry this red dirt under my nails where the daylight shows. 'Cause every step I take away just wakes the ghost down in a stone. River bones running under this town, old songs buried but they still rise up somehow. Every fence post, every dusty mile of road carries names we'll never know, but I feel them in my hands when I hold this hoe. Yeah, I feel them in my hands like river bones. Rust on the mailbox, chicory blue in the ditch, Grandma's quilt on the clothesline, drying out sorrow and stitch. These river bones, they're holding me. Old songs tangled in the cottonwood tree. I hear my people in the wind that moan, calling my name through these river bones. Cornbread steam in the kitchen, Bible open, pages thin. Granddad's boots by the doorway, carrying dust from where he'd been. These river bones, they're holding me. Old songs tangled in the cottonwood tree. I hear my people in the wind that moan, calling my name through these river bones. I walk that fence line, wire and post, talk to the shadows I miss most. Oh, every heartbeat, every stone says you're not lost, you're coming home. These river bones,